issue of the CSI. Installation of the trash bins and maintenance of flower garden at the Upper Catholic Church. We are proud to announce that our group, having attained the Tier 1 mark and aligning with the Caritas policies, our CSI vote will be increased to 640,000, where 320 will be used at the Upper CSI activities, 160 will go to the zone, and the other 160 will go to the Archdiocese of Nairobi. As per the guidance under retirement and package token, Caritas Archdiocese of Nairobi regular circular number 1.2 of 2024, dated 27th January 2024, a guide on the retirement of members of the managers who have served their term was given on how retirement tokens will be paid. Management retirement token will be paid cumulatively for the 2 terms, where a member retires before completing the full 2 terms for any other reason other than disciplinary issue. The retirement token will be paid in accordance with the number of years served. The recommended amount of our group stipulated in the regulatory system, the self-regulatory framework under the Tier 1 group is 30,000 per year served. The year under review, we have 2 managers retiring, 3 managers retiring. I think we have communicated the same, and the total member who served for the 2 years, making the amount to be 480,000. Financial management performance. Elizabeth, we are pleased to present to you the financial performance for the last year's, reporting the distributory surplus that of 23,643,519 as compared to the previous year of 20,354,306. Hence, an increment of the rate of 16% despite a substantial loan offset during the financial year of the year under review. The issue of guarantors is still a challenge, and like we did during the last 2 years AGM, we will have a platform for members to interact for 10 minutes for networking, which will develop our professionals and social contacts. As you know, new technologies presents new challenges, and this is not new with our system. Caritas Nairobi has continuously supported the staff and the management to maneuver the new system terrains, and as such, we thank each one of you for having given us your feedback when we faced with challenges of either paying through our 2 pay bills, that is the Caritas and the Safaricom. Caritas pay bill and the M-Pesa pay bills, challenges on the circulation on interest of loans, share balances not matching, and when we send messages of deductions of benevolent funds. Such feedbacks enables Caritas Nairobi to go an extra mile to ensure there is smooth transition. We urge our members with loans to adhere to the loan repayment schedule given when they take loan, and to avoid delinquency and default, which automatically leads to the loan offsets. A member can also request for an updated loan prepayment schedule to be reprinted at any time from our able staff in the office. So anytime unachukua loan, tafadhali make sure the staff print the loan repayment schedule that will be able to guide you on how much you'll be paying per month. Unayeka mahali so that unajua how much you'll be able to be paying per month. In conclusion, dear members, finally I wish to thank you, to thank the Lord Almighty for His grace and favor that has enabled us to pull through 2024 with good performance. Our sincere thanks to the patron for the PD Castellino, who joined the WOPA mid-2023, who has continuously held dear the self-help group in his heart. We also wish to applaud the DWOP assistant priest, our Father Anthony Mushui, who is our second mandatory signatory for any of our documents and checks, and who took his time also to accompany us for the training that was held at St. Mary's Pastoral in Nakuru. We also cannot forget Brother Mike, who attends all the self-help group patron training at the elderly house when requested by the patron. We are indebted for the Michael Karanja, the priest of the Centennial Jansen Catholic Church, for allowing us to hold our AGM in this architectural masterpiece. Our unreserved gratitude also goes to the SPRT Caritas Nairobi team for the endless support to the group. Dear members, we salute you for the opportunity you have accorded to us to serve you, and on behalf of the 3 managers who are retiring, who is myself, Fred Odinga, the chairman, Lucy Njuguna, the secretary, and Philip Gishaga, my vice, I sincerely thank you all and appreciate your continued support, cooperation, constructive criticism, and innovative ideas that have enabled the group to remain relevant to serve humanity and even challenges of that time. This year, I must also request members to remember our departed brothers and sisters whom we lost this year. We pray for their souls to rest in peace. I request all of us to be upstanding as we remember and in condolences the 10 members whom we lost this year. A moment of silence, please. And may the Lord Almighty rest their souls in eternal peace, and all of us say, amen. Thank you very much, members, for listening, and I appreciate you all. I will be having a minute to say thank you, and kusema bye as I'll be retiring this year. God bless you all.
Tupigie makofi tena Fred Odinga, our outgoing chairman. Okay, can we have a proposer, a chairman's speech? Thank you.
Megan Jage, member number 5522.
Auntie, mingine.
Victoria Mudeu, member number 5597.
Asante. May I also take this opportunity to invite our auditor to sikia audit report, Mr. Wawero. Karibu tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Mr. Wawero, our external auditor, atusomee audited report. Thank you.
Good afternoon, members. Hamjambo. Ninataka tusome hesabu yenu pamoja. Hii hesabu imetayarishwa na your staff, your directors. Kwa hivyo kazi ya auditor ni kutoa maoni kuhusu hesabu yenu. That is the work of an auditor. It is to give an audit opinion from your financial statements. But before I present, ama kabla sijapeana maoni yangu ambayo iko page number 25 and 26, tunaweza fungua the next page. After page number 26, we have page number 27, which is not numbered, and page number 28. Mahali unaona kuna income, expenditure, appropriation account. I give the highlights of your financial statements. Sisi wote tuko ukurasa page number 28, haijaandikwa. It is after page number 26, we have 27, 28, where we have the statement of comprehensive income for the year ended 31st December 2024. Mahali pale, we have what we call the income, ama mapato, pesa ambazo Divine Word Catholic Church Kayole Self-Help Group iliweza kupokea. Na kwanza ni kutokana na what we call the interest on loans, ama mazao kutokana na mikopo ambayo chama yenu inawajaria nyinyi kama members. You are able to generate interest on loans totaling to 13.2 million. If you compare with the previous period, it was 11.6. And this is the main or the principal activity of Divine Word Self-Help Group. Then kuna mahali mumewekeza the excess cash, that is investment. You are able to generate 29.7 million, and other incomes which relates to registration, sale of literature, penalties and fines and all that, 1.8. Kwa hivyo the total income ama ile pesa ambayo the group was able to generate in form of income was 44.7 million. If you compare from the previous period, you generated 36.6 million. Kwa hivyo kulikuwa na ongezeko ya karibu milioni 8. Nayo matumizi ama vile mlitumia pesa, because for you to generate income you have to spend. Mukatumia other operating expenses 1.5 million. In this booklet, if you want to see the breakdown of that, you can go to note number 5. You are going to see what were these operating expenses, which consist of postage, printing and stationery, but the major item there is depreciation and amortization. During the year, the group acquired software through the Caritas, and that was the major cost there, 1.5 million. Kuna matumizi ingine inaitwa members costs. As you can see in note number 7, member costs consist of AGM expenses, education, the CSI, promotion and publicity, which totals to 1.3 million. There were staff costs. You have the staff, mukaweza kuwalipa 2.7 million, ambao wanaendelea kuwatumikia. You have the management costs, which consist of committee sitting allowance, duty, seminars and management retreat, 1.6 million. Administrative expenses of 924,000, and down there is provision for loans of 1.1 million. Kuanzia mwaka huu, mwaka jana ukiangalia in your books of account, there was no provision for loans. Kimahesabu, ukiangalia your own book, you have 111 million. So 1% of that, it is supposed to be set aside to cater for what we call the general loan provisioning of 1.1. Then during the year end, in your accounting system, the system had recognized almost 1.5 million as part of the income from loans, so it is prudent to set aside 1.1. But this one was guided by the loan book by the end of the year. Kwa hivyo matumizi yenu yote kwa hiyo mwaka ikakuwa 9,316,662. For you to generate 44 million, you spent 9 million, which is okay. That is at a rate of 21%. Then if you take 44 million, you deduct 9 million as expenses, there was surplus for the year 35.4 million. Then there was a surplus which was brought forward of 1,000. So the total surplus for the year was 35,475,502. Kutokana na hii pesa ambayo ilibakia kama faida ya hiyo mwaka 35.4, hapo chini inaonyesha vile iligawa. 20% ama sehemu ya 20, it was retained as a reserve fund, that is 7 million. 10% was paid as tithe, that is 1.4 to the local church and 1.4 to Caritas. Proposed honorarium to your management directors, BOM 1.4 million. Kuna watu ambao directors wataretire leo. There is what we call the retirement token for the years that they have served this group, 480,000. Halafu ile ingine ilibakia inarudi kwenu kama dividends 23.6 million. So out of 44 million that was generated, ama kutokana na ile faida ama mapato yenu yote ya 44 million, the proposed distributable surplus is at 23 million, which represents 53% of the income of the group. Tukifungua ukurasa ambao unafuata, the next page, where we have the statement of financial position ama balance sheet, which shows the assets, funds and liabilities and the current liabilities of this group. Hii inaonyesha mali yenu. Under the non-current assets, we have what we call the property and equipment of 4.9 million. But the major one here is the system, accounting system, which was acquired last year of 4 million. Kwa hivyo ukienda note number 13, you can be able to get those breakdown, 4.9. Then you have investment in Caritas Microfinance Bank shares of 18 million. Under the current assets, mko na loans ama mikopo ambayo nyinyi wanachama mumeweza kupata 111.8 million. Investment through Caritas, the monies ambayo nyinyi wanachama hamjakopa. Kwa hivyo hiyo pesa hatuwezi tukaiweka kwa bank, so the management wameiweka iwe inaretea chama pesa, na ndio tumesoma pale tukaona those investment zimeweza kuwapea 29 million. So by the end of last year the investment were 303.5 million. Then you have debtors and prepayment of 12.4, na pesa ambayo ilikuwa kwa cash and bank balances by the end of the year 8.7 million. So the total current assets were 436 million point 5. Kwa hivyo if you take the non-current assets and the current assets, the total assets were 459,451,265. Na hii pesa yote ilitoka first from the member savings of 382.2 million. Hii ni akiba yote ambayo mumeweka kama chama, which totals to 382.2 million. Kila mwaka mnaweka kado 20%, the cumulative since the inception of this group, now it is 37.9 million. Halafu kuna ile pesa mnatoa ya benevolent fund, by the end of the year it was 4.8 million. So the total funds and liabilities were 425,038,888. Under the current liabilities, there is creditors and accruals of 10.7 and distributable surplus of 23.6 million. Kwa hivyo total funds and liabilities were 459,451,265, which balances with the total assets of the same figure 451,265. Hivyo ndivyo chama yenu iko. But before we go back to the audit opinion, which is on page number 25, ukiangalia balance sheet, kabla hatujarudi hapo, kuna jambo moja tu ninataka kusema ili nisome maoni yangu on behalf of members. Pesa ile mumereta hapa ni 382 million. Ukiangalia hapo juu mumekopa 111 million. Kwa hivyo ni kama mumekopa like 30%. So I encourage you members, muendelee kukopa ama muendelee kupata loans, because it is through getting loans we empower each other. Don't shy away from guarantorship. Na wewe ukisimamiwa mkopo uwe mtu wa kulipa, si ndio? Kwa hivyo msiogope ku guarantee each other, mwe mnasimamia mwenzako apate loan naye atakusimamia siku ile ingine. Na wewe ukipata loan uwe unaendelea kulipa, because tukifanya hivyo we divine all the developer self-help itakuwa inaendelea vizuri. Jambo la pili ni ya kwamba tuendelee kuweka akiba katika hiki chama, ni chama chenu, maana ni kutokana na hiyo akiba tunajua kesho yetu itakuwa vizuri. Jambo hilo lingine la tatu ni ya kwamba tukue watu ambao wana maono. Actually the word of God says people perish where there is no vision. I know you have a personal vision or a personal plan. Na I would like to encourage you ama kuwapea motisha ya kwamba tuendelee kuwa watu ambao wana maono. Ukiangalia the lifespan of a human person si miaka mingi. Kwa hivyo tunaambiwa wakati tumeleta akiba yetu hapa, tuendelee kuwa na hayo maono, and the board of management tumeongea nao, hawana shida kuwapea pesa as long as umetimiza mikakati ambayo imewekwa. Kwa hivyo tusiogope kukopa ama kusimamia yule mwingine. So if we go to page number 25 for me to conclude, this is my report. Hiyo ingine nilikuwa ninasoma ni yao. Najua ni wao wametumia hizo pesa. It is through the treasurer I presented that. But as an auditor, this is now my report to you members. This is independent auditor's report to the members of Divine Word Catholic Church Kayole Self-Help Group as at that 1st December 2024. That we audited the financial statements of Divine Word Catholic Church Kayole Self-Help Group, which complies the statement of financial position as at that 1st December 2024, and the statement of comprehensive income, statement of changes in equity, and statement of cash flow for the year then ended, and the notes to the financial statements, including a summary of significant accounting policies. In our opinion, the financial statements give a true and fair view of the financial position of the self-help group as at that 1st December 2024, and its financial performance and its cash flow for the year then ended. Ya kwamba maoni yetu ni ya kwamba baada ya kukagua vitabu zenu zinalingana na mikakati ambayo imewekwa na chama, imewekwa na Caritas Nairobi, na ya kwamba hesabu yenu inalingana pia na pesa na ile investment ambayo this self-help group imefanya. For us to give that opinion, we are guided by what we call the Code of Ethics. We are guided by ISPAC. Also, we are guided by International Financial Reporting Standards. And in this regard, also the Caritas Self-Regulatory Framework. Hiyo ni kusema ya kwamba yote hiyo nimesoma kwa ufupi na tukaona inalingana na mikakati ambayo imewekwa. Na hapo chini tunasema ya kwamba ni wajibu wa directors kila wakati kusimamia mali ya wanachama vile inatakikana na pia kusimamia rasilimali ya wanachama kulingana na wajibu ambao wamepewa. Page 26, the last paragraph, we are saying as required by the self-regulatory framework of the Caritas Nairobi Socio-Economic Empowerment, we report to you that the financial statements are in agreement with the books of account kept by the self-help group, and that based on our audit, self-help group business was conducted in accordance with the provision of self-regulatory framework, self-help group objectives, bylaws, and any other resolution made at the group general meeting. And the engagement partner who was responsible for this audit was CPA Isaac Waweru on behalf of Waweru Mwangi and Associates. Thank you, members.
Tumpigie CPA Waweru Mwangi makofi tena. Let me take this opportunity to invite our treasurer, Patrick. No, can we have a proposal for this, for the audited accounts? A proposer and a seconder, please.
Mary Otuto, 502.
Michael Lokotsi, 3475. 3475 over.
Asanteni. Patrick Manjau, our treasurer, karibu for the budget report.
Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Sasa tunataka kusoma proposed budget vile tumepropose kwenu members, ndio mtuambie kama tutaendelea nayo. In 2024 kwa incomes, in 2024 interest on loans tulikuwa tumepropose 16 million, tukapata 13 million. This year, since hatukupata the 16 million tulikuwa tumepropose, bado tunapropose 16 million. Interest from investments tulikuwa tumepropose 29 million last year, tukapata 29.7. This year we are proposing 35 million. Registration fee last year tulikuwa tumepropose 180, tukapata 149,000. This year we are proposing 150,000. Sale of literature last year we had proposed 500,000, tukapata 467,000. This year we are still proposing the same. Withdrawal charges last year we had proposed 100,000, tukapata 100,600. This year we are still proposing 100. Fines and penalties last year we had proposed 800,000, tukapata 862. This year we are still proposing the same, 800. account activation fees. This year, last year hatukukuwa na hii account. This account has come with a new system. Therefore, we are proposing 20,000. Sale of last year, we had proposed 3,500, tukapata 500. This year, we have new t-shirts that we are going to sell to members. We are proposing 25,000. Fees and charges, last year hatukukuwa na hiyo account. That account has come with a new system as well. We are proposing 20,000 kwa hiyo votes. M-Pesa service charge, last year we had proposed 200,000, tukapata 236. This year we are proposing 300,000. Total income, we had proposed 46 million point 7 last year, tukapata 44.7. This year we are proposing 52.9 million. Expenditure. Committed sitting allowance, last year we had proposed 900,000, tukatumia 536. We are still proposing the same 900,000 this year. Duty allowance, last year we had proposed 600, tukatumia 411,000. This year we are maintaining the same. Transport, last year proposed 250, tukatumia 182,000. This year we are proposing 300,000. Bank charges, last year we had proposed 50,000, tukatumia 14,000. We are still maintaining the same figure this year. M-Pesa transfer charges, last year we had proposed 50,000, tukatumia 32,000.9. This year we are maintaining the same. Telephone. What was it? Telephone and postage, we had proposed 350,000, tukatumia 238,000. This year we are proposing 290,000. That account has been broken into two. Kuna hii inaitwa internet and email, it has come from that account, and we are proposing 60,000. Printing and stationery, 300,000 last year, tukatumia 178,000. This year we are still maintaining the same amount. Office and administration, last year tulikuwa tumepropose 200,000, 280,000. This year we are proposing 250,000. Depreciation and amortization, last year we had proposed 250,000, tukatumia 333,582. This year we are still maintaining the same amount, 250. System maintenance, we had proposed 70,000. That is for the old system, MIFOS. Tukatumia 70, it was a one-off. This year, because of the new system, we are proposing 100,000. Computer maintenance, votes. Last year we didn't have that account. It has come with a new system. We are proposing 100,000. Audit expenses. Last year we had proposed 200,000. Tukatumia 140,000 on audit. This year we are proposing the same amount, 200,000. SRF levy. Last year we had proposed 325,000. Tukatumia 325,000. That's a one-off. This year we are proposing 400,000. Water and electricity. Last year we had proposed 12. 12,000 tukatumia 12,000. This year there are some changes at the church. We are proposing 20,000. Zonal kitty, last year we had proposed 15,000 tukatumia 2,000. We are still proposing the same 15,000. Zonal meeting expenses, last year we had proposed 40,000 tukatumia 14,000. This year we are still maintaining the same amount. Education, team building and training, last year we had proposed 600,000 tukatumia 562,000. This year we are proposing 700,000. Promotion and advertisement, last year tulikuwa tumepropose 300,000 tukatumia 201,000. This year we are proposing 520,000. Lagoon offertory, we had proposed 5,000. We are still proposing for the same 5,000. Lagoon expenses, 20,000 last year, tukatumia 80,000. We are still proposing to remain with the same 20,000 this year. Corporate social investments, CSI, last year we had proposed 320. We used 320. The new system has come with new changes, so the votes in that account has gone up to 640,000 proposal. Management retreat, 300,000 last year we proposed, tukatumia 292,500. This year we are proposing 400,000. Church offertory, last year we had proposed 40,000, tukatumia 18,900. This year we are proposing the same 40,000. AGM expenses, last year we proposed 600,000, tukatumia 507,000. This year we are proposing 700,000. Salaries and wages, we had proposed 3.7 million last year, tukatumia 2 million. This year, because we are going to hand one more staff, internal auditor, we are proposing 4 million. Committee retirement package, last year we had proposed 200,000. Actual tukatumia 420. And this year, because we have 3 managers retiring, we are proposing 480. I know in your books it's blank. That was a typing mistake. We had proposed 150,000, tukatumia 96,000. This year we are proposing 200,000. Staff medical, 300,000 last year, tukatumia 209. We are proposing 350,000. SMS usage, Caritas, 100,000, tukatumia 80,000. We are still maintaining the same amount this year. Caritas service charge, we had proposed 700,000 this year.